Hey guys, today we are looking at the all-new 2023 Nissan X Trail, also known as the Nissan Rogue in the United States. Well, as you have known it from previous models, it's a compact SUV with 3-row seats, and it's a direct competitor to other SUVs in its own category, such as the 2023 Mitsubishi Outlander, the Honda CR-V, and the Toyota RAV4. Just a quick notice, this 2023 X Trail, which I recorded in particular in this video, is a mid-range trim level, which is called SV. So in this trim, we'll see what you'll get for the money. But despite its current features, I really love the overall design of the front fascia, with these beautiful daytime running LEDs which are separated from the headlights, and this tasteful V-motion grille. Very nice. Anyway, don't forget to pause this part so you can read the spec sheet, and be sure to check out the total price below. This new X Trail is the 4th generation so far, and it's more sophisticated than the last generation models. And not only that, but it's the best looking and the most sleekest design off the whole X Trail lineup. And I absolutely love this overall boxy design. Although I still love this beautiful outgoing X Trail model. You can pause the video here so you can read the information on the fuel card. In case you haven't noticed, this overall remastered design of this X Trail was actually debuted somewhere between June and July back in 2020, then it was released a year later in 2021 as the Nissan Rogue in the US. So technically, this particular design is almost 2 years old. However, I love these triangular LED taillights with these sharp edges and corners, which makes them look beautiful and distinctive, especially the V-shaped LED lights inside the housing. Very nice. Unfortunately though, this trim level offers only one single camera, which is the backup reverse cam for rear visibility only. And to tell the truth, I don't really like this big, weird-looking cutout design right under the badges and taillights, making the whole back look like it's been heavily hit by a giant baseball bat, leaving it with a big bend across the board, which looks kind of ugly. And I wish if they placed the window wiper under the roof spoiler to look amazing and more modern. But anyway, it is what it is. Plus the roof spoiler looks absolutely beautiful. So what do you think about the overall exterior design? Sound off your thoughts down in the comments. Now enjoy watching this new X Trail while I'm walking around it. Personally, I love the design of the side profile. Let's see the Bridgestone tires now, and the size are 235 on the width, 60 series sidewall, and 18 inches. Maybe this alloy wheel looks pretty much standard alright, but still, the multi-spoke design looks beautiful indeed. And I like the design of the mirror caps, with these tasteful turning indicators. But sadly, there are no 360 degrees cameras in this trim. Now let's see what's inside the X Trail, starting from the front end. At a glance, the door panel looks basic, because it's mostly covered with an untasteful cloth, but the door handle is all covered in soft leather material, and there's also some ambient lights on the door panel as well. But one thing I found very disappointing on this door panel, and that is the door pocket, which is very small and nearly unusable at this point, and even the speaker grille looks plain as well, which is untasteful. Good thing they included the electric assist lumbars in this trim level for more ergonomic adjustments. And also an extra cubby storage under the center console with USB ports for large phones. Moving quickly to the back door panel, which looks like the front door panels, only with less attraction. I'm not really a big fan of clothed seats, but it's so nice to have 7 seats in this compact SUV like this X Trail. And not only that, but even the seats are very comfortable, which is very nice. Too bad that there's no armrest in the back seat. As you can see, the legroom is nicely spacious, which is very comfortable. Well, there's nothing much going on here in the back seat, except for a couple of items such as dual AC vents and 2 USB ports. But now, let's look at the dash and the front seats and see what this SV trim is offering for the money. As you can see, the whole dash looks absolutely beautiful, with soft leather materials and some brushed wood trims at the lower portion of the dash. Not to mention this steering wheel, which looks so beautiful, with these square-shaped buttons and switches and a circular horn button. Well, it's not all the best, but it looks okay. But I still don't like the design of the gauge cluster with its big hood because it looks like old school. But at least there's a small LED screen placed in the center of the cluster. This SV trim offers dual-zone climate controls, but unfortunately there are no cooling and ventilated seats. However though, this infotainment screen looks sleek and beautiful, but the only problem is, it's small, which is around 8 inches only. But if you pay extra for a higher trim level, you'll get a massive 12.3-inch touchscreen. And let's not forget about Apple CarPlay and Android Auto in the infotainment system. And also, this phone storage features 2 USB ports and 12 volt, and you can also see a keyless start-stop button in the same place. Very nice. And there are also switches for an electronic brake and an auto hold, along with the driving modes knob on the center console, which is great. And there's also a deep storage under the armrest, which is very practical, but not super wide as you can see. Good thing they included an auto dimming feature in this mirror, which is mandatory to have, but unfortunately there's no panoramic sunroof in this mid-trim. So let me know your thoughts about the overall interior design down in the comments. Moving on to the third row seat, which is narrow for adults, but only kids can sit in there. Also, there are some items for the third row, such as cup holders, USB ports, and reading lights. And finally, a cargo storage, which is so small when the third row seat is unfolded. But when it's folded, you'll get tons of cargo space. And that's it for this vehicle. So if you want to watch more videos, be sure to stick around till the last 10 seconds of this video. I really hope you enjoyed this review. So thank you so much for watching and have a good one.